Hello and welcome back to another game on Arena 1v1 between DracKeN playing in purple as the Burgundians. His opponent DauT, also Burgundians. Burgundians mirror matchup, something mirror matchup that we haven't seen too much lately, but there's a specific reason for that, and that's the recent patch and the buffs that Burgundians actually received, including Burgundian vineyards. Now farmers generate even more gold, even though it only converts half of the food into gold. And then we have the Flemish militia, some bonus attacks reduced against cavalry and camels, something like that. But there is two buffs that really help. The one thing is now the relics generate 30 food per minute instead of 20. So it's the same amount of gold per minute as food per minute. And the most important thing is the economy upgrades. Nope, they're not getting back to their original ages, but their food cost is reduced by 50%. So that means double pickaxe, for example, now doesn't cost 100 food and is not available in Fuel Age, but it costs 50 food plus the 50 wood, I think, and is available in Dark Age. And therefore, like 3 villages on wood might be enough if you're getting the early double pickaxe upgrade, and we're going to see that both players are going for the double pickaxe upgrade really early on. And apparently Burgundians now has one meta and one meta only, and that is go for the Flemish Revolution. And this game, as far as I know, is showcasing this. I want to show the game, I want to see how it's going. I saw parts of the end of this game, but I didn't see most of it, so I'm curious to see how the players are actually approaching this. I'm expecting to see a scout build to go for the relics, and we can see one relic close to DracKeN, another one on the left hand side here, also quite close. Then there is one kind of in a neutral zone, but closer to him, this one in a neutral zone. Only one relic is close to DauT's base. And it's DracKeN who's going for double pickaxe at finishing minute 4, but I think DauT had it at minute 3 and something, a few seconds, because DauT already lured some of his deer, if not all of them. I don't see any more deer around, and is now going for that first boar. Therefore, they're going to have a really good economy, and DauT only has 3 villagers on wood. DracKeN going with 4 villagers, now adding the mill on the berries, makes sense. He has good timing on that boar. He might have a good timing on the boar and could be too late even. I'm not quite sure about this one. I think the villager that she went to berries, and I think she should have gone to bring the boar back. Like this, DracKeN is going for another cow here. Main stone for him forward, second stone forward outside. This is not looking too pretty actually. Third gold forward outside, obviously we have the main gold on the side here, and this is quite open. Could be attacked later on. DracKeN is starting to lure his deer, and the second gold, the only thing that's really safe in the back. So DracKeN's map, not really too promising. Let's see about DauT's map. He's got the main gold forward, not too good either. We have a second stone forward outside, the main stone on the side. Forwardish could get attacked from outside, but it's a little bit safer than DracKeN's, I think. Second gold safe in the back. So the map's both not too well generated. Third gold on the right hand side is outside. Extra stone here, not too far away. Extra gold in the neutral zone, extra stone in the neutral zone, and one more extra gold on the left hand side. That's all we need to know. We have DauT on the way up to Feudal Age now, but DracKeN pretty much at the same time, only like 2 seconds behind maybe. And we have farms with 250 food, as Horsecolor already researched, like I guess it's 38 food and 75 wood, so also really, really cheap and early on. We do see DauT going with the barracks here. DauT has 257 gold in the bank. I'm not sure how that's happening. Maybe he sent villagers to gold too early on. Maybe he wants to use the market later on and buy some food. I have no idea. As for DracKeN, he is a little bit late on the barracks, but sending a second and third villager because he needs them anyways here. Going for the stable and the blacksmith. Everything as expected. So scouts to get some map control. And then I'm assuming a pretty big boom coming in. Now with 800 food in the bank, DracKeN is clicking up the Castle Age. Same goes for DauT. DracKeN is going for the Bowsaw upgrade. Not quite sure. I guess DauT got it already. Heavy plow coming in from both players. So you can see it here. That's the early farming upgrades. Of course, the wood upgrade done. And those farms should have, what is it, 375? No, how much food do you get on a, yeah, 375 on a heavy plow farm. And DauT obviously is adding a lot of farms now. He's going for scouts here. Same for DracKeN. Do we see a lot of farms for him? Like 8, 9 farms already. A few villages on the berries still. And both players will reach Castle Age pretty much at the same time. Looks like, who's earlier? DauT is a split second earlier maybe, is that correct? I think that's correct, but it doesn't really matter. And now we're going to see a fight for the relics. I'm going to slow down a little bit, want to see who's going for light calf. DracKeN going for light calf immediately. DauT as well. DauT also adding in wheelbarrow really early on, but he's got, what is that, 15 farmers? No, not 15 farmers, but like 13 farmers. It makes sense. He's also adding a monastery to get some relics, obviously. And we're going to see fights for the relics very soon. Monastery up for DracKeN, going for another house here. And DracKeN is going for the first TC. Extra TC on the wood line on the right hand side. Not quite sure about this one, the mill really close, but okay. And he's adding in a TC on that second gold in the back. As for DauT, let's find out what he's doing. He's got so many farms. He should be behind with the TCs even. How about the relics? For now, DauT is protecting the first relic, is not grabbing it, and he is covering that second relic, or that faraway relic, with one of the light calves. We have DracKeN moving out. He's trying to find a monk, I guess, but there's no monks yet. He is moving out of the monk and saying, okay, yeah, that's too many light calf for my taste, I'm going back. And DauT is going to try to secure as many relics as possible to fight for them, obviously, but I don't see the monk. There is one monk, still not grabbing that relic. Two monks now. I guess DauT was waiting for exactly that. And DracKeN has to go back. He's also seeing those spearmen. He might want to add his own spearmen, but he's not going for that. Instead, we're going to see DracKeN grab the first relic, and with the second TC already up and the third TC soon to be up and running, DracKeN should be ahead on the boom by a little bit, even though DauT has the wheelbarrow upgrade, but DracKeN should be fine here. Now DauT with 3 spearmen can actually put a lot of pressure on DracKeN. DracKeN is carrying one of these relics into his base. DauT should be able to take this monk down, or maybe not. Actually, DauT doesn't see it early enough. And the monk is going in. Now there's one more relic on the right hand side, which DracKeN hopefully can see. Yeah, he does not know that there is a light calf, but he will be prepared. He will move forward and then see if there is a light calf. In the meantime, we have DauT trying to pick up that relic close to his base. Light calf from DracKeN moving in, taking down the monk, but there's at least, like, that's effectively 3 light calf going down. There's a lot of low HP light calf, and DauT should be able to grab that relic without any problems very soon. Now there is DracKeN moving the monk. He can see the light calf, but it's too late. Monk going down, and DracKeN in the meantime adding in farmers around his TCs, is fighting in front of his base. So villager wise, DracKeN ahead by 8, which is huge, but DauT should have more farmers, and DauT finally adding in, I guess that's his third TC on the main gold, a second TC up on the woodline in the back already. This TC close to the walls, but I guess it makes sense. Maybe one more tile to the left. That house is a little bit unfortunate. And it's DauT who's housed in 55 population. DracKeN 55. DauT has a few more military units on the field. And I think this is the relic that DracKeN should try to grab. DauT is going for handcart early on. DracKeN is adding in the Sanctity upgrade. And is that knights? Yeah, a few knights getting produced. So he wants to fight for the relics. He wants to continue and try to stop DauT from stealing them away. Like this, he's moving out with 6 light calf now. He's running into 8, 9 light calf. He's following up with 2 monks, 3 monks even. But that's going to be a tough fight. And I think DauT has such a big army here that DracKeN will have a hard time to grab this one. Maybe you should move a monk around, try to go here, maybe even palisade this and get the monk to safety. There's the first knight, but DauT is approaching with 3 spearmen and a monk. Therefore, it's going to be tough for DracKeN to actually grab this relic. There's 2 more monks behind, but he needs to put them at least in the corner. Now, DauT is going to try to go for the relic. At the same time, it's a little bit of a bait to get DracKeN to move in. And that knight could get converted. It looks like, yeah, DracKeN is suiciding it because he doesn't want to give DauT a free knight. There's another knight coming in, and DracKeN is suiciding another one. That was a really, really bad fight for DracKeN. DauT taking 4 relics in total, no way to get them back. DracKeN is ahead in the boom, and now he needs to make it work. He's replacing his lumber camps because he's probably got a lot of wood in the bank, and I think he should add in more TCs maybe. Unless he wants to go for a faster imp and try to go aggressive, I'm not quite sure about that. DauT in the meantime, going with the TC, replacing his lumber camp. That's TC number 4, I imagine. I don't see any more TCs, so 4 TCs for DauT. We are 23 minutes in. I think at this point in the game, unless anybody is going for Forward Siege Workshop or some more military units, we're going to wait for the players to go to Imperial Age. In the meantime, let's see what DracKeN is preparing. He's going for another barracks here. So, spearmen, pikemen maybe? That's possible. 3 barracks. Interesting play. Does he expect DauT to go for Custodians here maybe and wants to counter this using the pikeman upgrade? Not sure. Pikeman coming in. The defense upgrade coming in as well. But DauT is not sending a forward villager for now, so no forward siege workshop or anything. He's surrounding DracKeN's base, and DracKeN's base is quite wide and open actually. So it's not going to be easy to defend this. But DauT doesn't add anything to like go for the big attack. Instead, we do see the 2-man saw upgrade coming in, as well as the second gold mining upgrade, and villagers moving out to take the extra stone. That's another TC, so DauT is on 5 TCs, and going for the university now is preparing for Imperial Age. Let's see, DauT's population 103, 87 villagers, and he's close to clicking up to Imperial Age. We have a little bit of a fight between pikemen and lightcav here, a few monks in the mix, but it's nothing really major, to be honest. DauT losing these units is something that is not ideal, but I think he's gonna be able to recover from that one. Now DracKeN is moving out, going forward with a few villagers, wants to put a castle in the middle of the map, actually closer to DauT even, and I think that castle is quite strong. We have DracKeN being housed in 95 population and is close to Imperial Age now. What's the plan for him? I do see 4 barracks in total. So we might see halberdiers, but 80 villages only, which is quite a little bit less than what DauT has. And DauT is on 100 villagers and is almost halfway up to Castle Age. So unless DracKeN can go for a big push already, DauT will be ahead in economy for quite some time. And I imagine, yeah, look at this. That's just beautiful. That's just the way Burgundians should be played now, I guess. And that's pretty much the only strategy that works apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 TCs in one screen. Let me move out a little bit farther. I don't know. And in the meantime, we have DracKeN with a castle up now, going for siege workshops. Do we see chemistry coming up? Yes, indeed. And those pikemen could be halberdiers soon. But DauT is obviously preparing the Flemish Revolution, because why would you add in so many TCs everywhere if you don't want to go for the conversion of villagers to Flemish militia? DauT should also start to go for the infantry upgrades. I don't see him with any infantry unit yet, so I cannot really check this. I guess that's the attack upgrade now, the second one. And we have DracKeN with the trebuchet now, but he's not really fast enough to go for the big attack. It's only 30 minutes in. Bombard cannons being produced, which is very important, and archer engines to get hand cannoneers. Let's see, how is DauT going to play this? DauT is low on stone, which means he's putting up a castle somewhere, I imagine. Let's see, yeah, he's going with the castle on the right hand side, where he has another TC on that extra stone. DracKeN trying to find that, but he's only patrolling the gold, not the stone. A bit of bad luck, but even then the castle would probably go up. And well, actually, I'm not quite sure about this one. If the pikemen were patrolling between the gold and the stone, maybe DracKeN could have delayed and even attacked this castle before the Flemish Revolution hits. But what DauT is going to do is quite clear now. He's actually trying to bring a few relics back to safety. That monk is going with a bad pathing. But DauT should go for the Flemish Revolution within the next, I don't know, 2 minutes, because how much time does it take to go for the next 50 villagers from, is it 10 TCs? Almost 10 TCs, like he needs 2 minutes, and then he's got so much economy and so many military units soon that he will be alright. DracKeN in the meantime, pikemen and hand cannoneers, a few bombard cannons, but nothing really major. 31 military units, it's a lot, but DracKeN is not going in yet, and I'm just waiting for DauT to go for the Flemish Revolution. Now DracKeN is realizing there is a castle up, I could attack this, but I think there's not enough time. The bombard cannons are moving forward, attacking the main gold, which makes sense. 2 trebuchets behind this, and the pikemen are moving in, but I'm pretty sure DracKeN knows what's up, and DauT is just waiting for the bigger population. There it is, the villages are moving, and I think that's the preparation for the Flemish Revolution. It's coming, and it's going really fast. As you can see, it doesn't take long to research this. DauT is preparing it, he's moving all his villages forward, and now we have the Flemish Revolution, Flemish militia, missing the last defense upgrade, that's it, and he is moving in. DauT open the walls, that's what you need to do to make sure they are actually working. And now let the fun begin, because DracKeN suddenly is behind by, oh, what is that, 135 military units, and he's going to lose everything here. There's 2 castles which are defending each other, but not against trebuchets. DracKeN might be able to take down the trap, which is very important, and DauT is low on food, obviously, but he's producing traps. He's got enough wood and still a little bit of gold, and he's going to add villagers to farmers, obviously. Now, the Flemish militia might be able to take down the castle without the help of trebuchets. And now DracKeN needs to react quickly. I think he needs to double or triple layer wall at home, go for fortified walls, go for more hand cannoneers at home, more archery ranges. The problem is, look at the resources. He could go for a few archery ranges here, but he doesn't really have so many that many resources to add in the extra military units. Maybe he could have gone for the Flemish Revolution himself, 106 villagers, but DauT prepared it a little bit better. And therefore it's going to be tough to fight this. And DauT is overwhelming in the middle of the map now. Let's see DauT's population, 26 villagers already, and he is gaining more food obviously from the relics as well as from the farmers that he already has. 0 on wood, you don't really need them, let's be honest, at this point in the game at least. And Flemish militia, how many do we have? Almost 100 left, which is quite a good number. DracKeN moved out with the TC on the extra gold. I like this idea, but he is not able to go for, like, imagine a counter-attack. Go for some light cav and raid the villages. That would be fun, but I think it wouldn't be too effective. And DauT is moving forward with the two trebuchets hitting the castles. We have the archer ranges coming up for DracKeN, but I think he was a little bit too slow in that approach, because hand cannoneers don't create as fast. And even though they have a good damage output against these infantry units, it's going to be tough to fight 100 of these Flemish militia. Now DauT is back on 42 villagers, which is a decent Castle Age economy in early Castle Age. We're going for FC, but DracKeN has no way to fight this army. At least for now. Let's see how many hand cannoneers he can get before DauT is moving in. I would love to see the siege tower hop with that. Like, go for a siege tower, go for the Flemish Revolution, and then just move your army into your opponent's base. There is no way you can defend this without your own Flemish Revolution, and I think that would be a GG move. Like this, DauT takes his time, he's still way ahead with the score obviously, and DracKeN 133 population is capped because he lost 3 castles, doesn't have enough houses, monastery is going down, he only got 1 relic, which is also quite bad. And what do you do now? I think DracKeN doesn't have a castle left, so no Flemish Revolution for him. He's got a few of these hand cannoneers. He's got a nice little building, house walling here, military building walling. But DauT still has those, how many? 95 military units, so I guess like 80 to 85 Flemish militia, fully upgraded. They are not really as good as champions, I guess, but somewhat similar, and the hand cannoneers need good fighting spots. DauT is moving in. The walling is quite decent for DracKeN, but I think he should almost like completely wall this. Don't even allow an opening. DauT is adding in his own bombard cannons. In the meantime, look at the economy. There it is. The villagers are back on the farms. We have, how many is that? 74 villagers. After Flemish Revolution, that's very, very fast, and that's because DauT had like 7, 8, 9 TC, something like that. And DauT is putting pressure on DracKEN's base. DracKeN with, how many military units do we see? 41. That's a decent amount of hand cannoneers, but can he stop this attack? And can he recover from the losses that he's taking here? He's low on food, 18 farmers only, that's pretty much nothing, and he doesn't have a lot of space in his base, really. That's also a big problem. His arena, his base was really bad, even compared to DauT's, which wasn't too good. Now DauT found out about that TC, is moving on that extra gold, he's going to kill these villagers, or maybe go for TC first, and then have 3 villager picks. And in the meantime, the bombard cannons are actually doing good damage on those hand cannoneers. The numbers are going down, and it looks like DauT might be taking this game in like mid-Imperial Age, if you want so. DracKeN has so much wood in the bank, but not too many farmers, still only 18. Only option for him, hand cannoneers right now. And even though the Flemish militia have a now reduced bonus attack against cavalry units, it's still too big and too strong until I go for a cavalier for DracKeN or something. No chance in hell. DracKeN, are you going for a counterattack? No, DauT is moving back. Let's find out about the population now. DauT is on 43 military units, but he has got more population than DracKeN. He's back on 100 villages. And Flemish Revolution was like, what, 10 minutes ago? So DauT has a very well working economy, and he's still got more military units now. DracKeN is pushing, and DauT needs to transition now, and I'm not quite sure what he's going to do. Elite skirmishers is the choice. Maybe at this point in the game you could go for cavalry, like light cav, hussars maybe. Love to see this, but DracKeN obviously going for hand cannoneers for now, as there's still Flemish militia on the map, and I think he survived this one pretty well. So DauT actually with a big first attack, but he's not really putting any more pressure, and even though DauT has the score lead, I think that's mainly due to the Flemish Revolution effects on the score. I don't think the KD or anything is making the big difference here. DauT might have the better economy, which wouldn't be surprising, but still, it's not looking bad for DracKeN. He's quickly rewarding this. There's still a good amount of Flemish militia on the field trying to raid. And these villagers might go down here. DracKeN is low on gold. That's his biggest problem. I think the main gold, wherever that was, did run out. Same for the second gold. So that's the biggest problem for DracKeN. He needs to transition into like trash units maybe, and he got nothing. 2k wood in the bank, and that's it. So his economy apparently was not prepared for that Flemish Revolution. Maybe he needed to have a little bit of a better economy. The first push in early Imperial Age didn't really do the damage, and DauT has a very well working economy and is going for his own hand cannoneers, which makes sense in this fight. We have bombard cannons fighting, and a little bit of a micro battle here, but nothing major. The Flemish militia in the meantime are making sure that DracKeN cannot go for that gold safely. DracKeN also doesn't have enough stone for a castle, which he would love to have here, like maybe in between the gold and stone. And he doesn't have the military units to counter these Flemish militia, doesn't have his own Flemish Revolution, so he cannot produce them either. And DauT, with the better economy behind this now, 120 villagers, is going to be able to add in elite skirmishers to those hand cannoneers. And DracKeN somehow is not able to get his numbers back up. Instead, he's losing villagers on that gold. He's desperate for gold apparently, and he's calling the GG. And I remember the end of this game where DracKeN was really pissed that, and I understand it, I completely understand it. Apparently, Burgundians, you have one meta and one meta only, and it's the strongest by far. You cannot do anything else. And the meta is the Flemish Revolution with that big economy behind it, or with a big economy after that as well. And these 150 Flemish militia running over you, that's just so tough to defend against. He did quite a good job, but somehow he was not able to get back on track. And the bad map with the forward goals, with the map control by DauT on the right hand side, where he's also building a castle now, didn't allow DracKeN to come back. And like this, DauT is winning this game using the Flemish Revolution, using so many TCs. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you next games. GG.